What's the biggest crime you'd commit?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. Definitely something non-violent. Because I'm a pussy.
Welcome back to the Bhavcast. Today I got comedian and a lady you do not want to heckle. Please welcome Romy Rosner.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Welcome back to take 2.
Yeah. What happened to our first one?
The first one, I'm going to be honest with you. I just rambled the whole time, and I was like, I do not want to put this out.
I think I definitely got wasted too, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
We recorded for like 3 hours. Yeah. It was like Joe Rogan.
And the whole time, I'm just blabbing. Anytime you said anything, I was just like, no, Romy. No. You're too young. You don't know anything. Let me give you my old wisdom. So, and today there was the Broad Street Run.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a national holiday in Philadelphia, the Broad Street Run.
Okay, did you do it?
Absolutely not.
No, me neither.
I was going to ask you, what is your opinion on marathons and all that jazz?
Marathons?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never partaken in one. My sister just ran the New York City Marathon. Mm-hmm. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
you know what
right?
I mean? I didn't go. I didn't care. I didn't care. I could have cared less. If my sister won a Nobel Peace Prize, I would for sure go to the after party. Mm-hmm. But the thing that's like probably at 7 where they do like all the speeches.
Yeah.
That's nap time for Romy.
Yeah, you're like preparing for the after party.
right, I have to pregame.
Yeah.
Pre-gaming for the Nobel Peace Prize must be wild.
Yeah. No, you do that before you take your speech. If you're winning, I'm pre-gaming like a ticket. What are those little drinks called that you put in your pocket?
What, like a flask or a shooter? Or something?
A shooter, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Oh, me and the bartender at like the Oscars would we'd be buddies.
Yeah, you just have their Venmo.
Oh yeah.
Send them all the tips.
What's like the worst thing you've had drank beforehand?
Before anything?
Yeah.
Mad Dogs are pretty bad.
Mad Dogs, what's that?
It's like a drink you don't need to try. You're too classy. Okay.
Okay.
But it's like this orange. Sometimes it's like a vibrant blue. Sometimes it's radiant pink.
I love a drink that transcends colors. Sometimes it's orange, but when you're in Europe, it's blue. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a juice mixed with vodka, and what's that? The Four Loko is better.
Okay, I don't even know if I've had Four Loko.
No, and that disappoints me because the last time you were here, I was like, Romy, you need to be the Four Loko, lady going up there roasting people with a Four Loko, winning these championships.
Trust me, I was wasted during all of those permanently online roast battles in my teenage years. Yeah, definitely drank before those.
Yeah, but your image would be so cool with the Four Loko in hand.
I'll think about it.
It would be like, a Monster like sponsors people.
Yeah.
You're like Four Loko.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it and run with it.
I think it would be so cool.
I think now I'm more of a waka water. These are amazing. Hawaiian volcanic water.
Yeah, I usually get a bottle of water when I do a podcast. Yeah. And I thought of like, what is Romy?
Dude, on my podcast, I did nice waters too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, and it's like we need to be hydrated.
Yeah.
And you remind me of a volcano from Hawaii.
Thank you. Almost about to burst at any time, but never does. I'm an edging volcano. Thank you, Vivek.
You're welcome.
Thanks. That's what when I was growing up, I really wanted men to equate me to a just steaming earth symbol. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
It's one of the better ones,
It gets worse.
I don't know. That's an interesting thought you just put in my head. Like you don't want to be a mudslide.
No, I don't. That's like for when I'm in my 30s.
Oh no.
A mudslide. Oof.
Or like a black hole.
Oh yeah. We don't want that.
Yeah,
I've never done anal, so I don't know.
It's not the. I don't think it's that great. So I don't know.
Anal or a mudslide?
Both. I'll probably have to say both.
Anal, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you had wild college days. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun, but some other boys had more wild days. Some girls had more wild days. Mine was like wild for a little prude Indian boy.
Okay, yeah. There's a fish in there.
Oh, yeah. This is my new fish. Her name, I don't have a name for her yet.
Okay.
Do you want to name her? I don't know.
I swear to God, it just went flat right now to the top. Oh, no, it's moving.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, she's alive.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about calling her Layla.
Layla?
Yeah.
That's a pretty name.
Yeah. And then she's
this fish has seen some things, though. She might need to be like, something more hardcore.
I just got her. You know.
Oh, okay.
Her predecessor died.
Oh no! How long was the before fish alive?
Maybe like 6 months.
That's like really impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Especially for in a bottle.
Yeah. In a frat apartment. Yeah.
Well, this is one step beyond a frat apartment.
No, it's true. It's nice.
It's a frat plus.
Frat plus.
Yeah.
No, it's very nice.
Yeah, but she's a good girl. You know,
Yeah.
she just swims around. I usually keep her by the window, but you know, it's showtime, baby.
Yeah, she got an apartment with a view.
Yeah. It's better than fucking PetSmart down in South Philly.
Oh yeah. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it's just
crackheads are like eating those fish in there.
Yeah, she's a good little we call a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like, yeah, well, we were talking about marathons, and we both hate them.
Yeah.
But you know what's worse than a marathon? Like a triathlon.
Yeah.
Because now they're compiling marathons.
That's just like being more of an asshole. You're a triple. What is it? Swimming, running, biking? Yeah. I can't even do any of those. That's so unfair. I want to do a Zathlon, zero athlon, where I'm horizontal for 5 hours. Where's my medal for that?
Yeah, no, there is no medal for that.
Yeah.
If you could make a triathlon, okay, besides your Zathlon, that's a good one. But 3 activities, what would they be?
Oh,
you know?
drinking, stand up,
yeah,
and people watching.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of stand up. That's because that's gonna fund it. You know, that's gonna fund. That's your job. Let's not put your job in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Drinking, for sure. And what's another one? Oh, damn. Drinking, maybe like sending mean texts.
Okay.
I love doing that.
So what order are we doing this in? First is definitely gotta be drinking.
First you drink First you drink for like the first 3 hours.
Yeah,
maybe like in a pool.
Yeah.
You feel bottomless. And then you send like weird texts to like people you knew like 5 years ago. And then the last activity, what would it be? Like
you said people watching.
Oh, people watching.
Yeah.
I love people watching.
I think you should do people watching and then texting, because then you let the drunk really sit in. You have fun watching people.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down, you're like, oh. And then you send actually bad text. You know, you might send like more energetic text before.
That's true. I'd have more brain power.
Yeah. You had more oomph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe like breaking and entering.
Yeah.
That's a little added bonus.
Do you want to commit crimes?
Not
dream
recently.
About it? Do you dream about it? What's the biggest crime you'd commit?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. Definitely something non-violent. I'm a pussy. You swing. You're like, not in this house. I'm like, oh my God. You start beating me with my own shoes.
Your own fist.
That's so embarrassing.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself.
The violentest crime? Damn. Oh my gosh. Maybe some kind of like voyeurism.
Is that voyeurism? Is that where you strip?
No. No. Voyeurism is when you like having people watch you have sex, but I mean like I get to watch other people have sex.
And then you go to jail for being a creep?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Because I don't want to rob a bank. I don't want. Maybe I'd break into like an amusement park.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do?
No, I was just gonna say on the voyeurism thing, like many dudes go to jail for that every year.
Yeah, that's like a thing.
You're not thinking big enough.
I know. I know. Vivek's like, you're a retard. You're not thinking big enough. Vivek's like, I want to steal the sun.
Yeah, or like, cause a big traffic jam.
Okay.
Like,
I'd fuck around in the White House.
Okay.
Playing the beds and shit.
Yeah.
Aren't you dying to get in there? Is that just me?
I think that's just you.
Okay. Well, what would you do? Any crime?
Yeah, I would say like a big traffic jam. That's my non-violent one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? 24 hours. Maybe imagine 48 hours. People are now they're getting restless. They're committing the crimes.
That's oh my! You're playing God there, Vivek. You're playing Indian God. That's crazy now.
I'm setting up situations. And then the violent one would be just to take that same situation and light it on fire. Like,
okay, interesting. Okay, pyro. That's interesting.
Like with some bombs and shit,
Okay, well, now we're getting to That's interesting. Bombs, but who do you want to kill? Like, I don't want to really kill anyone.
Yeah, I mean,
except from the list of people that I have.
yeah, in your drawer at home, I get that. But
For sure.
I don't have a specific. I have a. I'd rather take my theories to the people.
Okay.
Yeah, I get them all.
Right.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Pokemon that are burning alive, their flesh coming off. Yeah,
These are not pyro types. God damn it.
They're like, that can't be him. He's wearing sunglasses. Yeah. Nobody commits a crime that's that relaxed.
Yeah, it's for the bright light, you know.
Right, kind of the flames.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this is nice. That's what's happening in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, crimes are nice. Did you watch the election?
That's
That's pretty big. You live in New York. Was it like a loud thing there? Like people always talking about the election and all that?
Yeah, I mean, most conversations I don't listen to be honest. I just zone people out. But yeah, it's been pretty big. It's like the most important election, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and did you take anything away from this election? Like, I'll give you an example. The biggest thing I took away, outside of the important topics, of course,
sure,
but was about the wind turbines. And they're causing so much vibrations that whales are committing suicide, basically.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're getting confused. They're running into them, or they're like getting confused and swimming away, and like they end up beaching themselves.
That's fucked.
And I'm like, yeah, because I'm for the whales, Romy. I
sure.
love whales.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I love orcas.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you. I love orcas. I love watching. Like, did you ever see that documentary Blackfish?
Yeah. Oh, don't even. Oh.
That's my porn. I love that shit. Watching those orcas drag those motherfuckers to the bottom of the pool and just chew them up. Love it. Do it.
Bring them to the bottom, let them swim up. Bring them. It's like
they play with them.
Yeah, they're so intelligent.
So and then they're in a bathtub forever.
Yeah,
pisses me off.
I actually have an orca and a whale deep into this. This is a whale in here somewhere, and then
I'm like, that's not a whale. That's Rob Stan.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I know. I love that, dude. When I was little, we went to SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And Shamu was fucking, splashing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was crying, right?
Yeah.
And my dad was so embarrassed, like, oh, I got to cry her. But something to me about that animal in there was it was not having fun.
No.
Yeah, and then I saw this movie many years later, and I showed my dad. You see I was like, see that? Yeah. I felt it. Yeah. I felt Tillicum's pain.
I knew Tillicum before you did, Dad. Yeah. I just finished Chimp Crazy. Did you see that?
No, I've seen
you gotta
commercial.
watch it.
Is it worth it?
It is worth it. Well, did you see Tiger King?
Yeah.
It's the same director, and it's like this woman who like takes chimps and shit, but it's also she loves them, but they're being like held in cages and shit, so it's like not right. What? What's the difference between you're like, fuck the monkeys. I want an orca.
What do
you mean? Oh, okay. So now the lines become blurred when it's a gorilla. What the fuck? It's a wild animal. It's supposed to be in the grass, not in some crazy bitch's basement.
Yeah. But hear me out.
No, I won't. Yeah, that's your crime. It's not giving a fuck about the chimpanzees.
Hear me out. Chimpanzee eventually in captivity or out captivity will rip your face off.
Well,
right?
that's true.
Orca in captivity fucks with you. Out captivity doesn't even fuck with you.
Oh, so you're saying they have like a conscience?
Yeah. Chimpanzees is more like a frat boy. You know, while they're hammered, they just don't. They
rape. They play lacrosse.
They sometimes throw shit at people.
They like Chick-fil-A. They like Darties.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
No, I still think that they should have the chance to swing and shit.
All right, fine. I think you convinced me.
But you should watch the show.
No,
I binged it. It was like really good.
No, I'm good. I have a couple people that recommended it to me.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for a time to sit down, do shrooms, and watch it.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah, give a fuck about the shrooms.
You're gonna become a chimpanzee.
Yeah, give a fuck about the chimps for once in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really thought about chimps' rights in my life.
Not me neither. Not until I watched this doc. Yeah. But now I can't stop fucking thinking about it.
Well, real talk, Romy.
Yeah.
So there's some. Okay, look, the pharmaceutical industry, they test on animals, and some of them are chimps, right?
Right.
So, if it's not chimps, it's
they're taking away my Xanax, then keep them in the fucking cages. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do we use orcas for? Entertainment. What do we use chimps for? Science.
Listen, I don't want a chimpanzee in a cage, but mommy like her beer and Zanny after a little bomb.
Yeah.
So I guess when they test them, they keep them in cages. So. I don't mind the mice and rats in cages. Like,
here's the hypocrisy now. Okay, now the rat lies.
Also, I could give a fuck about cats.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like cats?
I don't care or dislike them, but I'm indifferent. If it's a nice cat, then I'm chill with it.
Never met a nice cat in my life. Not one. Not one. I don't like them at all. They scare me.
Oh.
And then I dated a guy who had a cat, and he had a female cat.
Yeah.
She fucking hated me.
Of course.
Because I was fucking her owner.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like you don't think animals can like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she did not like me.
No, they get it. You have to get the same sex animal as you.
Yeah.
That's in real talk. Like I saw a lady and she had a cat.
Okay.
And Pear would sometimes watch, but Pear would just be like, okay, she's seen other partners,
Right,
She knows her mom is just having okay time.
Yeah. I know. I give her take time.
Yeah. But she knows
finishes by herself. Okay, kind of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think your animals have to be the same gender as you.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking cat. God.
Wait, where are you gonna find a they them cat? That's the real question.
Oh shit. That's just a bird. Birds are so they them, dude.
Yeah.
Birds, God. Birds all voted for Kamala.
And now they're flying south.
They're all leaving as Trump's and all.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy times in that whole remember when Biden was running?
Was running?
Yeah, remember he was actually the guy?
What do you mean?
It was Biden versus Trump.
Yeah.
That was the race.
That was the race.
And then he fucking just had a hoop.
Yeah, he stumbles. He's like a bad open micer with those speeches.
But sometimes I was watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Sure.
He was all like looking in that camera, stuttering. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine how actually nerve-wracking that could be? You're like, your brain is falling apart and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. Well, Biden is a stutterer. He had a stutter, when he was a kid.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why do people that have stutters fucking do this job?
Well, you can, I think you can go to speech therapy, but it definitely, it's like a brain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you want to be president, you got to kind of get that fucking word out of your mouth,
Yeah, and you got to be strong about it too.
Yeah.
When I look at a presidency, I was like, I need someone that can go to Saudi Arabia and stand their ground about those guys.
Okay.
I don't think Kamala could do that. There's some Saudi guy.
What do you think, they'd hit on her?
I think they'd hit her.
Well, yeah. But she's into that shit. We all are.
Just a little bit,
They're like, okay, we agree on the contract. Boom, backhand. She comes.
Yeah. Tiger comes and humps her.
They have so many tigers.
Yeah. Would you take a wild pet?
A wild pet? No. And watching these documentaries, people fucking love these animals, these wild. I didn't really grow up with pets really, so I don't have this affinity. Would you take?
Oh yeah. I would love a farm. I'm a farmer.
But what's the wildest animal you'd have on the farm?
I don't know. Let's see. Depends on the type of property you have. This is the real question. If you have something with some water, I would take a gator or something
Because he's really he's gonna befriend you.
No, you get him when he's a baby.
Sure. They don't change their minds when they grow teeth.
No, you get him in the egg and then you hatch him. Is that how they're born?
I think you're talking about a quail egg.
Is that gators come out of eggs or not? Or is that crocodile? Or do neither of them come out of eggs?
It's got to be an egg, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not. They don't come out of women.
Yeah. Only in Asia.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, guys. I'm sorry.
We don't know. Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, I definitely have cows. I know they're not that exotic, but
we know about you.
Yeah. I need a cow or two in my life.
Sure. I love cows. They produce milk.
Yeah.
They just chill.
They have great personality.
They're beautiful, big.
Yeah, and they're just fucking. You're like, what's up? And he's like, "Meow."
Yeah, that's all they say too. They never talk back.
Even when they do talk back, you understand.
Yeah.
And then maybe, you know, like, yeah, I think that's it. Some dogs. Yeah, that's all you really need. A gator and a cow.
A gator and a cow. Yeah, to write a children's book about. Bavik, the gator, and the cow.
Yeah.
The story of the bankrupt farm.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
The nutrient-rich farm.
Yeah. We're going to be growing things so you can make cocaine.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Like a Breaking Bad, like a new Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but it's all going to be legal because now no one cares about anything.
For sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what do you think people don't care about?
I think people have, I don't know. I think some people are still rocking and rolling, and some people have just lost hope now.
About what?
I think just some people have given up, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
About even after the election and, you know, even before that, you know, COVID was like the first strike.
Yeah, you're very right. You're very right. COVID,
What, did you do that?
you know, me and media.
That's actually pretty crazy because the remote was over there.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, fucking the TV is listening.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
There's apps our phones definitely listen.
Yeah.
For sure.
But sometimes I would hope now in 2024, if you're just like, help, someone would come.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But it doesn't.
No.
But they're listening, yeah. And like, you know what I think is nice?
What?
You know, like you search like, I don't know, what's something you just bought recently?
Something I bought.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Something I bought.
Jesus.
I bought a water last night.
I love that.
Yeah, water. Okay.
So now you're getting ads for water.
Sure. No, it's true. You do get. I know. I have a really sad life. I was trying to think of something like fun and cool. It's like nothing. If anything, I'm like returning shit. I'm pawning. Oh yeah. If I like Google something, my TikTok will be like, you know, like if I Google like an actor, it'll be like the next 13 things.
But isn't it nice that they don't do that with like all your porn searches and shit?
Well, that's true.
Yeah. How do they turn? I was kind of wondering this the other day. Like, how do they segregate all this from that? You know, like people probably like be looking up all like if you're into bondage porn, like why aren't they like
okay, specific?
Yeah. Well, I know that has accessories. You know what I mean? So you're watching this and like now they're selling you like the face mask and like the whips and shit. You know, it's like coming up in your Amazon feed.
Yeah. Well, did you know about private browser?
Yeah.
I just found out about that.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
Yeah, it's all on your phone. Like if somebody really wanted to find it, they could find it.
I mean, if it's even on like the MacBook computer, like it's like through Safari, it's on all of it. But like the thing is, I always knew, Romy, it was fucking fake.
Yeah,
I knew it was gaslighting us.
Yeah,
so I just use a normal browser.
Yeah, why not? Well, you know what? That's riskier. I like it. I get off on that. I Google crazy porn XXX, hoping someone finds me. I look at an email from Pornhub going, yo, you crazy right now, Romy.
Or like, they'll be like, where have you been, Romy?
Yeah. I hate those texts from Pornhub. Where you been, girl? Stop being depressed. Come on, girl. Get back on the horse.
Or they're just like, oh, you think that guy likes you?
Yeah, I'm getting texts go, stop sending nudes. He blocked you.
He's not going to give you a ring. We will.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy propaganda.
Oh, God, I'd fall in love with that. Whoever sent me that email.
Yeah. I got like actually fucking, how's it called? Scammed by a guy from Bangladesh.
What, they catfished?
No. They were like, almost. It was like he emailed me on my Bhavcast email.
Okay.
And he was all like, hey, brother, because this is what a scammer sounds like. He's like, hey brother, your podcast is so funny. I would like to help your SEO. You know what SEO is? Like search engine optimization.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So I know my SEO is bad because I type everything from the heart, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be like, Romy and I talked about this, that, this. It was a fun time.
Right.
But he was like, I can do it better. So I was like, you said my podcast was funny?
Right. Your heart fluttered.
So I just threw money at him. I threw money.
No, you did?
Just $150.
Just $100. I'm making $2 tonight.
That's gonna go a long way in this country. Yeah.
Okay.
And
what did you send the money to? Like, what was the name of?
No. Okay, like the whole operation it seemed. Look, this is what it was. The operation was legit, but what they did was all the views came. I got like on a video that they had like 25 views in like a day and a half. It was at 500. So I was like, what the fuck? And like full episodes. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Right.
And it was like the views came from Bangladesh and Russia.
Oof.
So it was coming from like a farm almost. You know, like somewhere probably they have like 100 iPhones.
Yeah, and they're just like playing them all.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like,
Fuck. Well, at least you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I got a bit, and I learned. That's
you
a
learned.
class. Yeah, I took a class in scamming.
Yeah. You learned. Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I'm trying to like not call you stupid right
Call
now.
me stupid. Come on. No, if you call me stupid, I'll tell you the second time I got scammed.
Oh my god, I'm like 100 Vivek. I would have played it on my phone for 8 hours. Wait, what was the second time?
Okay, so technically that was the second. The first time was a little bit when I was a little bit younger. Like I was still actually living in this apartment, so it's actually both times I got scammed here.
You're acting like you were 6. You're like 20.
But my boy, they posted on Instagram like, yo guys, I gotta get a heart surgery. It's gonna cost this much money.
Jesus.
And my boy, he's always been big as hell. He goes to the gym. I know he takes a lot of exotic pre-workouts.
Exotic. He's drinking Orca creatine. What do you mean exotic?
You know, those when the label just has like take 1 scoop only, and that's it. No,
and he triples that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like he could have some heart palpitations or whatever that word is.
Sure.
I was like fucking let me send him $100.
Yeah.
And then he texted later. He was like, that was fake, guys. And I was like, Vesely, I sent you $100.
Wait, so where did it go to?
It went to this Indian guy.
Damn.
And then I got
cremate him.
Yeah, I mean Venmo credited me my $100 back.
Okay.
Because they were like, this guy's an idiot. They have like a first time scam deal for everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Venmo.
But you got
see, this goes back to the Orca thing. You're too nice.
Yeah.
Because you know how you felt for the Orca? You felt for that pretend heart surgery.
Yeah, well, that's my boy. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was in my frat. Maybe I might have, maybe not, maybe hazed him a little bit. You know, maybe I felt some.
Oh, a little remorse.
Yeah.
$100 worth of remorse.
I wanted to see how much everyone else was giving up first, because I was like, let me start the initiative.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoever jumps in first is
Yeah.
the
the
vibe.
And I started at 3 figures. You know, for heart surgery. This is nice.
3 figures?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no one. I'm not starting at like $25. You know.
Right.
Yeah, on a heart surgery. You know, at least 100. I up the ante.
Yeah. Somebody in India is living in like a chocolate castle. Thank you, Bhavik.
Yeah.
They're living the good life.
Yeah, you've never been scammed like this?
No, I delete them immediately. They come in hidden requests and I delete them. I get a lot of like, you know on Instagram you go to like requests? Do you ever get those? But it's like porn stuff?
Yeah,
I get those all the time. It's so annoying. How the fuck do I get rid of those?
I don't know, but honestly, I kind of like.
You enjoy them?
Well, it'd be like, oh, you got a request from like, you know, like whatever, like sexy Lexi.
Yeah, it's always like big titted Becky. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then it's just like, you know, it's a bot account. And you're like, God damn it. Maybe there was like an OnlyFans chick or one of these ladies.
Well, they're stealing the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, maybe she's the one and she likes my content.
Sure.
Like, can I get her on the Bobcast? That's you know,
it's a modern day love story.
It's a modern day love story. You know, Romy, I just looked down and I'm not even wearing the right shirt for this episode.
Why?
Because I'm supposed to be wearing my goddamn Feed Me shirt.
What's the why Feed Me?
Because that's the brand, you know.
Okay.
We were just getting along so quickly.
I know, we were getting real into it.
And then I looked down and I was like, oh my God, this is my work shirt.
Damn, that's a fun work shirt though.
Yeah, you know, I used you know why it's bleached like this?
Did you do laundry poorly?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Urban Outfitters. But it does look like, you know, some like Uniqlo. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it looks like, you know, I have fashion.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm actually a slave to labor.
So you put too much like bleach in?
Well, what actually happens, I was cleaning surfaces, and sometimes I'll just take a dirty shirt or one I wore to the gym or something, and just
why?
I just bleach it, and then I just use the shirt, like not, you know what I mean? I think it's like I just use it like it's like an almost clean shirt.
Why not get like a washcloth or like?
Because this shit is already going in the wash.
Guess.
Yeah, and then I just happened to use bleach by accident, and then there's a bunch of clothing that cycle that came out like bleach pattern.
You're like a $5 Target shirt, and they came out like $150. It looks like trendy.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally works.
this is like one of my favorite shirts to wear. Yeah, so I like it because you're actually dressed real casual. It's like we're both here in our jammies. We're bringing your podcast to
I'm
the
big
couch.
casual, baby.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite accessory?
Accessory?
Yeah, like
Ooh.
that's like I was looking through. I was creeping through your shit as I do with every guest.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Sure. I'm like, you went pretty deep dive on mine.
yeah, well, I usually creep on everybody else like out here, but I took your creeping session to the
max.
Yeah, to the bedroom.
I know, people like, we're actually doing in bed today. And show collarbone. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I usually have my necklaces, but I don't have them on right now.
Yeah, so
I've been like fucking all over the place.
You're a big chain girl then?
Yeah, I like my
Yeah.
necklaces and I have
Bracelet gal.
shit.
Yeah, I never really got into bracelets. I wear this one now because like
I can make you one. I make those all the time.
yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
make me one. Yeah, I do it for like a holiday, like it's called Raksha Bandhan.
Okay.
Like sister gives you a bracelet, and then you're supposed to give her cash. It's
That's a fair deal.
it's a
That's the funniest thing I've actually ever heard in my life. And like, how do I like get into that?
yeah. Well, I guess you'd have to just. I don't think it really works like wife to husband. That's the problem. You could never. Your kids could. Your daughter could if you.
What if I get an Indian brother though?
Indian brother? Yeah. So I guess do you have a sibling?
I have a sister.
A sister. So if she marries me.
Okay.
And
Relax.
I'm just trying to help you out. Help you get the fucking bracelet.
Sure.
And then I would.
You want the skinny 5'10" runner? I get it. Okay.
I would have to give you money, I think.
Oh, well, let's set this up.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. Because then I'd be like your brother, step brother.
No, brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What? Sometimes I get confused with step and in-law. Because we call everybody auntie and uncle.
Right.
We don't have a step or a in-law type deal.
Yes, I understand that.
I mean, we probably.
That must
do.
get confusing at the dinner table.
Yeah. I mean.
So every like older woman is auntie and every older man is uncle.
Well. Okay, every Indian person, if they ever watch this, is going to be like, "You are such an idiot."
Explain to the white girl.
No, so there are definitely like the suffixes on each side.
Okay.
Yeah, just like how English has. But since I'm a hack Indian,
okay.
Some people are hack comics.
It's a new HBO show.
I just walk in and give everybody hung up like, "Hello, uncle." "Hello, auntie."
It's the whole show.
Yeah. And then, recently, because I've been getting older, people have been asking, "Do you know my name?" And that's been getting me fucked in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, that is confusing.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
They're
okay,
just,
okay.
if you don't hang around your extended family your whole life,
yeah,
and you just see them once a year, how am I gonna know?
That's not going in the fucking dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you see your family?
Never. Europe. So I never see them.
Oh, yeah. So
I don't have a lot of family here at all.
You have mom and dad?
Oh yeah, mom and dad I have.
Oh, nice.
But like extended family.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's the extent of any family you have here in America?
Like I don't talk to, like I have a couple cousins here, but never met them. Don't talk. Like don't know.
Whoa, you guys are just like solo dolo.
Like every Thanksgiving is just the four of us. But my mom's Canadian,
so
she doesn't give a shit about kids.
Who have your parents murdered?
I know. It's like I had a third sister. No, they're antisocial. Very antisocial. We're all like we're weird. We're private. We don't like talking. Like I don't. You know how like I don't post my sister the face.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
didn't even know you had one.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd post it because she did the marathon.
Oh.
But I just did the medal.
Yeah. So how would I? If you just did the medal, how would I know? Even you could have just took a picture of anyone.
That's true.
Because you're trying to go to jail for being a creep.
That's true. I went down to the to the finish line. Come here, bitch. Let me take a picture for this Instagram story.
No, that wasn't a good bitch. Let me get another one.
Let me get someone cooler. Come here. But yeah.
How many people would you get to call a bitch there before someone beats you up?
No, but they know the vibe. I get away with murder with the things I say on stage too.
Yeah, that's great. I have this somewhere on my list. Is it true you got kicked out of a Villanova college show for making some gay jokes?
Oh yeah. No, I didn't get really kicked out, but I was booked to do this Villanova show. There were like a shit ton of kids. It was like a huge room. And I get there. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yummy.
Sorry.
They're like 18-year-old Christian kids.
Boo. Too old.
But don't they? Do they fuck? No, wait, I'm confused.
Christian. I mean, I don't know. I was just trying. Yeah, go ahead. I was just trying to make like almost like a pedophile joke, but it like then you. It just didn't hit in any.
You're acting like you're like 35.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm turning 31 in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's not that old at all.
Yeah, I don't know. The kids on TikTok, they say, you were born in the 90s. Yeah. So if you were born in the 90s, you're basically too old to even be alive.
Well, that I agree with, but I was born in 2001, baby.
Whoa. You did 9/11.
Actually, I was born after 9/11. Wait, do you want something funny? One time I told a comic, Jake Lipinski.
Yeah.
Shout out Jakey. Shout out Jakey Pod. And I said to him, I was like, I was born after 9/11. He was like, Romy, like low-key, like I don't think I could be friends with anyone who was born after 9/11. I was like, that's a crazy thing to say.
It's really tough. I was actually, you'll love this. I have it over there. It's like those poppers gay people will take sometimes to relax.
Oh my God, you have poppers? This is the best podcast ever. You supply me with water and poppers. Vivek and I have an evening planned. And those old fucking retards are going to watch in the restaurant.
They're going to love it. I'm going to flash lights so they get attention too. But yeah, we did them and I didn't know what they were. Yeah, I bought them and she didn't even try to play with my asshole once.
So what'd she just do for the high?
Yeah.
Because you get a little high off it,
You
right?
get a little high.
Wait, did your asshole get really loose?
Well, that's the thing. I bet if she played with it, it might have been.
Did you want your asshole played with?
No, but since the fact
no, just a little bit. Such a lie. Fucking getting an orca shoved up your ass.
No, check this out. If I knew earlier, I didn't know what gay people use this for. I had a gay guy explain to me after. Yeah. He was like, Bhav.
Jimmy?
No, Thomas.
Oh, he's the ultimate gay man. He invented gay. Yeah. Shout out Thomas, we love you.
Yeah, shout out the gays. We love the gays, And and I was like, oh, she didn't even try to play with my asshole. That was I was like, it was like resentment. Like we did this. This is not like a good thing to be huffing, Right. It's like a bad chemical.
So you're kind of mad that she didn't squeeze the sponge of the experience.
Yeah.
But you didn't know what poppers did either.
So I think, but she did. It's not the first.
She did know.
She's not. She was queer. This was. I was like.
Hold on.
Dipping my toe in the LGBTQ community.
Let's backtrack. Like my queer girlfriend hates men. Shocker, Bhav.
No, these are two different experiences.
Oh, wait, the 35-year-old was queer?
Yeah. She was a queer white woman.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was trying this thing,
Yeah.
and her attitude was not that great either. And so I had to dump that one.
Yeah. See you later.
Where'd
you guys meet?
My boy Dorman introduced us.
I'm the one with the fake heart attack.
Yeah.
For sure.
And this is what's crazy about this queer chick was that she was like, we're not going to fuck until we hang out a couple of times, right? So this was just on one of the times we were hanging out. Like we took we hung out 4 times, didn't bang, and then I called it quits, right? Because I didn't like her at this point. I didn't like her as a human. I was like starting to get the vibes. Yeah. But this the second or third time we did the poppers, and I was like, why didn't she play with my ass? Like once we broke up, I wondered about this.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like, why would you take poppers if you're not going to play with each other's assholes? It's like the whole point.
As a straight man, as an engineer, I
right, a logical man.
I need to see return on
right. Y equals poppers plus asshole. Literally.
Exactly. Like, why are you gonna put on a condom if you're not gonna have sex? Right? No, if you're just putting on a condom, you're
why
crazy.
Putting change in the parking machine if you're not gonna park the car?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, why are you gonna punch a person if you're not gonna, say sorry?
Right. Why are you gonna steal a baby if you're not gonna play with it? You know what I mean?
Or punt it off a building.
For sure. I mean, how hard do you fucking punt that baby? Damn. So you've had like an unlucky streak lately.
It was just
Those two experiences.
yeah, and the last one wasn't bad. It was just up until a recent, and then we realized our politics are a little different, maybe.
The I Hate Men one.
Yeah. And
that's a
that's
bummer.
all it was.
That's more of a generational thing, I feel like.
Yeah. So I need to find someone I think right in the same,
In between.
in between. You know?
Somebody who likes men and will play with your asshole when you do poppers.
Yeah. I don't want to do poppers. I just
Right.
I bought 4 and I still have 2.
Right.
So.
I feel ya.
But I think there's like a prop now.
Right.
Yeah.
A prop that you want to use to get your asshole. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Or if I need to clean something, I'll just pour that chemical on.
Your shirt's like, oh. You play with the neck of the shirt.
Yeah.
The neck of the shirt is the asshole of the shirt. Right?
Yeah.
Kinda, because it's got that little.
Yeah, the texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Thank you.
Have you thought about that often?
No. But yeah.
I like that. What other part of the clothing catalog is like fucking
Oh God. I mean, the socks are the condom.
socks or condom? Yeah, of the foot. Yeah. Pants.
Pants are like, I don't know.
They're just a grocery bag.
They fit each hole
Oh, they're like a sleeve.
because you put each leg in it.
Yeah. They're like a sleeve almost.
Maybe it's like fisting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't really go anywhere.
But you know what I mean. They get it. Bob, pay that guy $500 for it to make sense.
Oh no! Dude, that
I Venmo him to edit it out. I'm like, you can't make me look like this.
No, I love that so much. But dude, that guy crushed me. And
I can imagine.
you know who told me what he was doing to me? Was another Indian guy. He is from India, and he knows like a bunch of fashion influencers there.
Okay.
And so because India just has so many people, this scam has like become like a business.
Right.
So they had like 40 people in their business.
I've heard of these things where it's like just like computer after computer after computer.
Yeah, it really hurt my soul.
Damn.
And I wanted to kill myself for a while.
But you bounced back.
I bounced back.
And you bought the biggest share on the planet. Is Guinness Book coming later, Bhavik? Why is that a 15 million person chair?
No.
You could fit all of your extended family on that chair.
Yo, that's good. Yeah, we good. No, it's a part of the same set. The chair's been here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It just turned around because I got into playing golf. So I've been swinging into the back of that chair.
What's the deal with the golf?
When you're in your 30s, you get into something. You get into
when you start losing erections, you start playing golf. It's crazy.
You get into marathons.
Right.
My body hurts too much to get into marathons.
I feel like you could do that. You do gym TikToks all day.
I know, but that activity is not for me. They're like waking up at ass crack of dawn. They're all gathering together at a fucking and they're all running.
Gotta eat the gels.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. I went for a run like at around like 1 or 2 o'clock today. Just me, the Bhav.
Yeah.
I just listened to Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn.
Nice.
Yeah,
A little solo marathon.
So and that's what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So you just went to Skank Fest.
Skankfest, yeah.
How was that?
That was good. That was in Vegas, end of September. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was my second time going, and boy, was it hot. It
Uh-huh.
was 105.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was crazy.
Are you wearing pants the whole time on stage, or are you wearing shorts some sets?
Some of the women were wearing like dresses and shorts. I was like, fuck it. I was wearing pants. They had like fans and stuff, so it was fine. And then like short sleeves and whatnot.
I love that. I wore shorts one time on stage and I bombed.
Feels weird.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
It's not me.
And me.
How many sets did you do?
I did like 2 a day.
Love that.
Yeah.
What time were these sets?
Like 6 and 8.
6 and 8.
The Skankfest runs from like noon to like midnight.
Yeah.
And then you party. And then like one time I had like a 4 p.m. Like it's like random times.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
super, the crowds were amazing, super fun.
What were they doing the whole time? Getting hammered?
Oh yeah. The alcohol's flowing.
Yeah.
You would be like king there.
Nah, I'm trying to sober up.
That's right. That's true.
Believe it or not.
I actually didn't drink that much there because it was so hot.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was gonna it's the desert. I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, and you want to go. You probably drank after your set.
Yeah. I wanted to be like fresh. I had I was a little nervous, but I had like a drink before and then I drank after.
Yeah, you had like your fucking chill one to make everyone feel comfortable.
Oh
And
yeah,
you went
maybe a
up there
little
and smashed them.
Bud Light, a little something.
So what did you do during the day before your sets? What was the activities to do?
Activities. Well, I don't
It's
know.
like a festival.
You wake up. I guess I woke up at like 9 or 10. go get coffee downstairs, look at my schedule, and then you like walk over to Notoriety Live where they have all the things, and then you just like hang out all day in the green room or talk to people at the festival.
Who are some cool people you met? Some big
There
dogs
was,
or dogettes.
I got introduced to a guy, and the name of his band was Cancer Slut.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
I've dated one of those.
She's at Chop right now. She's doing the fifth bopper.
She's a good gal.
She's a good girl, that girl. But yeah, so that was interesting. And then you go watch other people's sets.
Oh yeah. So are they doing comedy from 12 to 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you get like a pamphlet of like who's on every show.
So what were your shows curated to? Philly people or like what was?
Yeah, I did like some like I had like they did like a Philly night, and it was like me, Gardini,
Love
Gillis, Peggy,
Love that.
some other Philly people.
Yeah.
Maybe Lemaire. And then I was just on some like other, and then I hosted shit, did some other random shit.
Oh, hosting a show.
Oh, okay, host. Yeah,
okay, ho host.
That's my new Instagram name.
Yeah.
Ho ho host.
Do you like hosting?
No.
No, not your swag, not your cup of tea.
It's just, I mean, some people are really good at hosting. Like they like going up and getting the crowd. I like just doing my spot and getting the fuck out.
Yeah. It's more. It comes with more swagger.
It does.
Yeah.
And also like there is, truth to the crowd gets warmed up by the third or fourth. That's why headlining's headlining. You go last, everybody's like
Juiced up. Unless I think sometimes middle to middle end, that spot.
Yeah.
And then I think middle to middle end.
I love going third.
Yeah.
Don't, just get in, do my shit, and leave.
Yeah. That I think that's the sweet spot. Because sometimes if everyone bombs and then you got a headline, that's a tough spot.
Yeah, and
to
it's
come
like
back.
40 or like 30 minutes or something. You're like, I'm like, they're not gonna like crowd work for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Like this is tough, but yeah, just like watching different people, just like meeting other comics and shit. Just
Did you get good tapes from there?
tapes? Honestly, not really, because you are saying, really racist and homophobic things for like 10 minutes.
Well, I don't see the problem.
You're like, other than your other clips, bitch. No, I didn't. It was like huge theaters, and like I don't know, I couldn't have set up my thing right.
Okay, I've been pondering this camera angle.
This one?
Not this one. For a comedy, it's like imagine like see, you're not like a big mover to begin with. Like you're like pretty fixed.
Yes.
But even if you are a little bit but you just go out and then put your camera kind of right between your legs, little up more, so it catches like if you kind of look down, if you see it.
Oh, you want it like there?
Yeah, I mean that's your only thing, right? Like you just put it down flat, kind of where like you're hovering over it, right?
Okay.
And then like maybe you hit a punchline and you just kind of look down and kind of
break the fourth wall. The crowd's like, look at us.
So I've been pondering just testing this out, and every time I want to do it, I chicken out because the idea is they're gonna look at you a little nutty when you go and put the camera down right in front of you on the floor.
What if could you just keep it running from like before the show starts, maybe?
Yeah, but imagine like during a festival setting or like an open mic,
Right.
people are coming up and down.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, it's tricky.
Yeah.
Even just like recording myself in general, I'm like, oh, fuck. And I gotta get a camera too.
You can just use your iPhone. I use my iPhone for everything.
I know, but I want like a clearer.
We'll
You know
get
what
a
I mean?
good-
Like if I have a really good set and then I could make it a tape, I want to have a good camera.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. As a man of many cameras,
Yeah.
it depends on the space, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I guess, what rooms are you performing in most there in New York?
Sometimes like little clubs or like bars.
Okay, so even like these have like a 3x zoom, right? So check this out, right? Like, bam, man, we in there.
Yeah.
So some iPhones or Samsung phones, like for a small room, get you very clear image.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna do a theater, now you're gonna need like a Canon.
Yeah.
And that is a little tricky, right?
Yeah.
That's like on the festival, but that's why I'm thinking if I ever did a theater, right? How am I gonna get that clip? I can't ask fucking, can I get a clip of my set? You know?
Yeah.
So it's like
We gotta start. Yeah.
I think that's the cool thing, because like that coolness is important.
No, it is. You
Yeah.
gotta play it cool. But that's why I like doing shows like Friendly or like Don't Tell, where they record your set.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's nice, but sometimes in that fucking jungle,
I know.
You don't got that luxury.
No, it's true. Yeah, it's the iPhone only takes you so far. I feel like.
It's true. It only takes you so far.
Yeah.
But like, if you get a DSLR, now you got to worry about like setting it up on the tripod.
I
and,
know.
And you got to bring the fucking bag.
I know.
And you got to bring a backpack.
It's a whole thing.
And then you live in New York, so like, what if you get robbed?
I always think if I'm leaving my shit, it's gonna get taken.
Yeah.
Like it's always a fear.
Or if you get turned, what if you forget your backpack?
True.
Like these are all I've
been there, done that.
So the iPhone 11 Pro.
It's the way to go.
Well, a couple years ago.
Well, yeah.
Now you have what do you use? What kind of you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
You texted me. So it was like what kind of iPhone is this?
I think it's like a 13 or 14.
13, 14. Is it the Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So
It's got like the 3 camera thing.
Sometimes you got to use the machines that you got.
Yeah.
Right? Cuz at the end of the day, if someone's seriously watching your clip, they don't care if it's like 4K or like 720p. If it's funny, it's funny.
It's true.
Right?
It's about the content.
We've seen on the internet things go viral in such shitty pixel.
I know.
And we're all sitting there like, what am I?
And then the worst is when you see a reel and like you're like, why is this has a million views? This guy's a moron.
I mean, who edits your content? You?
No, I have like a guy.
You have a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so
You think
cool.
I do that shit myself, bitch? Think I know these things?
Romy, you're so big.
No.
You're so big.
No.
You made it.
It's literally Rob. It's Rob literally at his... And by the way, views are low. Views are super fucking low, Rob. What are you doing, baby girl? Because it ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm completely kidding.
But she's not.
But I'm being dead real. No. I like don't know how to do anything. Like I just don't. I like. It's funny because when I was in school, we had to like take computer class.
Yeah.
And I just like wasn't there. Apparently, I don't know how to edit shit. You know.
No, I get it. It's
It's
like
a hard skill. Like somebody was like, just sit down and like learn it. I'm like, no, I can pay someone to do that.
Yeah. No, I get it. But I learned, me personally, I learned it over COVID because you know, and I actually made a cartoon. So if you can make a cartoon,
You're like an you're like you know how to do that.
And I was like, but I get it. Like when you say it's like it's an
art.
It is an art.
That's why you call it an editor. I don't know how to fucking do that.
Yeah. I because I know how to use the scientific method. I was like I could figure it out. But we don't give editors enough credit sometimes. Really good ones.
For sure.
The thing is with editing too, you can always make something better. So it's really like how long do you want to sit here?
Right.
I can like Rob can sit there with one of your tapes and actually spend a month if he really wants to.
Like perfect it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the algorithm will take it.
It's for sure. Don't I know it?
We all do,
Hey.
What's the largest viral clip you've gotten? Have you had anything enter the million?
Yeah, I had a clip on TikTok. It was like 3 million.
Fuck.
That was like a year ago.
You big shot.
No,
I still haven't entered the million club.
I mean, it's like just a luck. I swear to
God.
No,
I know, but
yeah.
my lottery hasn't struck yet.
Yeah.
But it's like the Mile High Club.
Yeah, I haven't entered that either.
Yeah, either have I.
Yeah.
So we're working on it.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We'll enter the Mile High Club together on a plane to our theater show where we do the point of view thing, and then we do poppers on the way back. But I'm not playing with your asshole.
No, you're gonna have to play with my asshole. If I say pretty please,
please.
Come on, and don't make the experience
It's not that big a
deal. It's I brought them.
Your pants are down. You're like, you're a prude, Romy.
If you drank 4 Locos.
I know.
You'd have hair on your chest by now.
But yeah, you'll get there. You post a lot. You're consistent.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I'm building a catalog.
Yeah,
you cannot deny the catalog.
Can't deny it.
It's like having biceps. Once you get them, they're there. All right, Romy, tell them where to find you. Let's get out of here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Super fun.
Put it here.
Yeah.
Gang.
Just my Instagram, Romy Rosner Comedy. That's really it. That's all you need to know. And I live at
and her feetpics.com is here. All right, guys, deuces.